priming the 69 in L411. We're going to use a mixture of L411 and L418. So we're going to get basically a light blue. The L series primers are all gravimetrically identical, meaning that the blue, the gray, the black, they all weigh the same per volume. They are the same product. They can be mixed together to get a dark blue, a light blue, a dark gray, anything in between. This car, obviously we used L411 over bare metal. This car was prepped 80 grit, bare metal, clean, L411. All the body work has been done over L411 at this point. We used Alpha True Fill, which I really like. It's a very easy sanding filler, and I do think that that saved us some time on this car. By using a high build epoxy over bare metal and then using the same product as a high build over filler work, we're creating uniformity in the panel. And all this filler that's on this car was all weighed as it was mixed, 50-1 with the activator, 2%. So all of the polyester on the car is mixed uniformly, and you have one product from bare metal all the way up to paint. L series epoxies are a 76% solid product. L series epoxies are a true epoxy, they're not a hybrid. A lot of high build epoxies are hybrids, which is a hybrid between an epoxy and a urethane, and they may not stick to bare metal the best, they may not have the best corrosion protection. The L series primers are a true epoxy with a 20-minute induction period. The corrosion resistance and adhesion to bare metal is phenomenal. L series primers scored a 92% in a 1,000-hour salt spray test, and that is right up there with the best of them. What I've got here is DX320 wax and grease remover, and when I use this, I'm going to wet this panel out fully wet, because the whole point of wax and grease remover is to take any contaminants that are on the surface and lift them, so that when I wipe this, I'm wiping the contamination off. A lot of guys will just get the rag wet and clean it, and that will help, but that's really not the right way to use a wax and grease remover. Alright, so we've got it all masked up, wiped down. We've got a panel temp of about 70 degrees. Just about perfect. So we're going to go ahead and mix up some epoxy and get to spraying this. This car is finished out to 150 right now. And we are going to be using a SATA 100B with a 1.7. We're going to do 4 coats on this. And then after this is cured and dried, we're going to come back in next week, lock it down with 150, prime it again, block it out with 240, and blow this thing apart and get it on the rotisserie. So here I've got my mix. I did 50% L411, 50% L418, so it gives me kind of a navy blue, kind of a dull grayish looking blue. Just wanted to do a different color on this, so when we look at our gravimetrics here, I mixed 64 ounces, so 212 grams of L series primer. So I did 1,056 of L411, 1,056 of L418, and then 352 grams of L421. It does have a 20-minute induction period, meaning once I mix this, I let it sit for 20 minutes. You can stir it periodically, but leave it sit for 20 minutes before you spray it, because it is a very slow product. It needs that induction period to start to kick before it's sprayed. So we're getting ready to spray L series primer on this. As you can see, this blue, this is L411, straight L411. This I mixed half and half with L418 just to get a little different color, feeling froggy. So we have more of a navy blue now, but it is all the same product, the same primers, use it the same way, sprays the same. Using a SATA 100B with a 1.7. I'm looking for build. We're going to do 4 coats. When we use this over bare metal, we usually use a 1.6 and reduce it about 10%. Right now, we're looking for build. I'm got one coat down. It's been about 40 minutes, and you can see where the filler is sort of absorbing the primer. That's pretty common for the first coat of really any primer. You'll see those areas where it looks a little duller. That'll all get buried as we do more coats here. We're on the second coat. Ready to spray the second coat. Here we go. There we have it. We got 4 coats down over Bodywork. Looks really nice. Really happy with how straight it is. Primer laid out pretty well. We're gonna give this probably till next week. Start blocking this down. Get ready to paint.